show you. I need a one more chance. Oh, baby, all I need. I need a one more chance. Oh, baby, let me show you. I need a one more chance. Oh. All I need.
Well, that was perfect timing. Okay. Hi! Welcome. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today because I am tired. Yeah, me too. We may, depending on how long it takes for us to get through Duxon, we may get to Onderon and then end it. Or we'll probably at least start the stuff on Onderon and then call it from there. Because holy garbage. I don't know what it is, but I'm always freaking tired and it's irritating the shit out of me. And then everyone, everyone I've said that to is like, oh, it's just because you're getting old. And I'm like, I'm fucking 30. I shouldn't be freaking falling apart at 30. Pardon me. Oh, hi, Cappy. Welcome in. Just ranting a bit about being tired all the time. You know the drill. I think I rant about this almost every stream now, ever since it started happening. And the big thing is, if it was just because I was getting old, wouldn't it? I don't think so. But if it was because I was getting old, like everyone likes to say, because that's the fun answer, I guess. Why would it happen just all of a sudden and just go for like almost a week now, if not more? But I don't think I'm anemic. I literally just ate some steak, and I've been munching on these burritos with strips of steak in them for a while. I don't know. And I think almost everything that I eat and drink has iron in it.
It shouldn't take long.
Kaboom! I doubt it. Or if I do get enough sleep, it's probably, not great sleep because
So, I think you've just stirred up a mammoth nest.
it's fine. Bo has started trying to dig a hole in my bed.
That's another one from me.
Yeah, Bo decided that would be a great idea. Let's freaking dig a hole in his bed so that he doesn't sleep well at all. But still, either way, I don't like it. Whether that is the reason or not, it needs to stop. And yes, I did that on purpose. In case anyone was wondering. Yeah, just out of nowhere. Now he's being a little asshole. Oh. Should have freaking pulled up one of the mines. Now I can get this stuff. Son of a bitch. Alright. I'll be back, rest of you. It's possible. But I mean, he doesn't do it all the time. It's just every once in a while he just starts digging into the freaking, like, digging into my bed. And it's like, what the hell? Cut that shit out. Oh. You can only upgrade things? You are useless to me. Useless!
Yeah, something.
I wonder why in this game they took away the ability to transit back to the oven hog. Saw this video recently where a dog started aggressively digging outside and wanted to constantly go out to dig. It is because of a gas leak. Yeah, I mean, dogs are crazy like that. They freaking can detect a lot of stuff we can't, so. Insanity. Ah, if only there was a workbench in here. Come on, one of these have mines. I know you want to have mines. I don't think any of this stuff's worth it. But punch it. Wake everyone up.
This will teach you.
Oh, they were all 25? Rude. That was not at all worth it. I have a gas mine. Son of a bitch. Yay. Last phase pulse controller. Mwah.
Let's take care of it.
Ah. Oh, that was a bio-restorative underlay. That was where I was supposed to get one of the last lightsaber pieces.
That's another one from me.
Delicious. I ate it all myself. Oh, and have you ever had this thing to where just somebody like...
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind.
It's like you feel like you know somebody, but... And like they look so familiar and you're just like racking your brain to see where you met them from. But you don't actually know them, so you can't just go up to them and be like, "Hey, you look familiar," and then just start asking them a bunch of personal questions to figure out whether or not they're actually the person you think that they are. Ever have that? Because that's currently what I'm dealing with a YouTuber. I think she was actually a VTuber. Yeah, she was. I just feel like I've seen some of her IRL stuff, and I just feel like I know her from somewhere, and it's freaking annoying my brain. I'm exploring. What are you doing out here?
Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area.
There's a Duro's bounty hunter ship deeper in the jungle.
No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly. It was keeping its eye on me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm weirdly obsessing over this just because I don't like mysteries. But, yeah. I don't like things, I don't like not knowing things and not being able to find out the answer to things. Ship that big should have left a trail.
Haven't found any sign of the ship. Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout and pretty green too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart.
Whoever these visitors are, they don't know their terrain very well.
He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action?
I'm always up for a fight.
Good to hear it.
scouts will need to take them out fast before they can warn their companions.
If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it.
I am. Let's find them.
I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
And I'll do the same.
What happened to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
I hope his mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
Okay. I guess they weren't feeling like talking. That's a decent idea. Have one person with a ranged weapon and the other person with a melee weapon, and then have them as a team so that they could cover each other's, like, shortcomings.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
I don't know if I sound like a crazy person freaking caring that much about whether or not I know somebody, but still. Ooh, some advanced med packs. Ow.
This will teach you.
Hey, my count was higher than yours. I think I
found
killed
more of their
4.
scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
I came across 2 groups of scouts. They weren't in the mood to talk either.
Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them?
They mentioned something about a colonel. There also seems to be more of them.
Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
Tobin's the one who opened fire on our ship and forced us to land here.
I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time. Who's General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian Wars. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Before you go, who are the scouts?
They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Okay, bye. Alright. I think that's everything we can do out here. Did I check everywhere? Yeah, the only thing I need is mines for the, going back to that cache, but it's not really worth it.
That's another one for me. This will teach you.
Okay. Actually, let's get the reward from saving this guy.
Our Mandalorians will rise again. I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. You found Kumas, and alive no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude. He's got a mind like a stunned Minoc, but he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll.
I'm glad I was able to return safely.
We'll see if Kumas will prove warrior enough to be worth all this trouble.
I got light side points for not ratting the man out because he wasn't really surviving in the jungle. He got himself stuck. If you guys missed the previous stream. Oh, come on. Why you do this?
Yes, yes, let's move out.
Alright. Let's go ahead and repair this satellite. And then do the battle circle. And also let's create some robes for Mira. I don't know if it's in here or armor. And also one of those. Yeah, it's probably an armor.
Hello there.
Hello. Oh, hey Blaze. Welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while. Yes, sir. I did another stream of this yesterday. Alright, Mira. We got some stuff for you. Since this increases dexterity, it'll be good for her. And it doesn't look too bad either. Cool, cool. Alright, let's do the battle circle. We can loot over there afterwards.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you here.
I am a real warrior.
Jedi rely too much on their force. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and fight us on our terms, that can be arranged.
I want to fight in the battle circle.
You are new here, so you will fight Davro, Yisiam, Jedi tricks and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength. Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. Step into the battle circle. Now you will experience a true fight.
Whatever you say, sir. I'm gonna kick this little boy's ass.
Enemies go boom, sir.
That's a game I should play on stream again. Republic Commando.
Davriel is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Okay.
Here to watch a fight or to participate?
I want to fight.
After defeating Davriel, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms.
Hand to hand. Like, actually, what would be appropriate?
The battle circle is for training. It is best to choose something that will test both of your limits. In this case, swords would be a good choice. It is something neither one of you are completely familiar with, but the choice is ultimately yours to make.
Let's fight with swords, as you suggested.
An honorable choice. I will send a runner to Kex. Your fight will begin shortly.
Oh yeah, we did. Like I said, we kicked his ass. This sword kind of sucks. But if we wanted to, we can actually keep it.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you want to fight again, let me know. Here to watch a fight? You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist and foot like you fought with Davriel. Nothing else. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
What about the force of my fist in his face? Can I use that? Too late, doing it anyway. They're barely even hurting me. Come on with this.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have fought well today.
The Jedi has proven to be worthy of the battle circle, Sergeant. Through deeds in battle and blood on field, he may challenge the champion of today and his past.
This is a great honor, Jedi. Kelborn is one of our former champions. He has declared you worthy enough to fight the best among us. If you choose to fight again, you will face him. Then Braylor, if you somehow beat Kelborn.
Okay.
Here to watch a fight? You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn, what are your terms?
Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade.
Kelborn chooses to fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
Understood. Hi, Jimmy. Now this dude's an actual fight. He's actually taking down my health a little bit. Yeah, definitely not using Force Punch. Oh, that's a forbidden technique. No one's supposed to know about that one.
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor. fight. We eagerly look forward to this fight. Braylor, you are our champion. How would you fight the Jedi?
No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal.
Braylor will fight you as you are. Still no killing and no leaving the battle circle. But you may use whatever else you want.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least with this fight, I don't have to worry about being freaking armorless. Where's my lightsabers? I think it's this one. And... this one. You ain't gonna last through this, sir. You wanted to fight me at my best? You're gonna get me at my best.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the battle circle this day. We will not forget your deeds, or the honor you have earned this day.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. It was fun, but I'm off to greener pastures and a lot more looting. I like Light Side Exile because you really show how a Jedi is supposed to be, respecting customs and even sometimes participating in a planet's customs. Yeah, I never thought about it like that, but yeah, that's actually true. You're like the personification of what a Jedi should be, and they want to strip you of your freaking force powers and send you in exile, and then you come back. Oh, we need to talk to you.
Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter?
Fix the broken cables.
Good to hear it. I've been low on parts, otherwise I would have been able to get to that.
Oh, shit. I forgot to freaking, fix the satellite. That was the whole reason why I went in there, but no, I went in there, built some stuff, made Mara change her clothes in front of everybody, and then, didn't even touch the computer. There we go. I reprogrammed the core. And my freaking butt itches. Alright, let's try this again, sir. I did the thing. The super thing.
Any progress?
Both the cables and the telemetry computer are working now.
That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can.
Thank you, sir. And also, here's all 3 parts of the phase pulse converter.
You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time.
Excellent. Glad I could help you out.
I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway. Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger, and you didn't have to help us.
It was my pleasure to help. I need no reward.
All right, if you say so. Again, you have my gratitude.
Yay.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylor. The story of that battle will be told in our clan for years to come.
defeated a Zakig. Here's its ear as proof.
I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
Okay. Bye.
Yes, I'm good to go.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death.
Many Mandalorians have fallen to Jedi. There's no dishonor in that.
You would deny my request? I want to fight here, in front of other Mandalorians, to prove my worth. Do not shame me further.
You lost me already. Why fight again?
I was too young to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself. Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow.
I don't want to kill you. I refuse.
You would deny my request?
There must be other ways to prove yourself.
There were no wars to fight, no great enemies to destroy. I wish this was a different age, where our armadas were a force to be feared.
Fine, since there's no weaseling my way out of this.
Now you face a true Mandalorian on the field of battle.
That was the saddest excuse for a fight. You ever hear about the Jedi who showed up at our doorstep and mopped the floor at the battle circle? Yeah, I heard about that. And also, he just went outside of her base and killed one of her recruits. Okay. Hi, Mandalore.
You defeated Braylor in the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakig. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas. How many Canox did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city.
How do you know about the Ebon Hawk? I didn't tell you what
I'd do it now.
ship I came in on. I set up the Primacrate detonator in the jungle.
I know, it made quite a racket. Good work.
After I set off the explosive, I had to fight through a pack of bomas.
That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory.
What? You knew that was gonna happen?
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
And he gave me a lightsaber. Okay.
Are you ready to go to ISIS yet?
Have you learned anything new about the scouts from the third ship?
Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from ISIS. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there. Are you ready to...
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah yes, the Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed, the future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that.
Yeah, I know.
You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
And it's also
Forget the Jedi. Keep your
pretty interesting to go through these games after reading the book Revan.
1, 2, 3.
And finding out that all of this was like, you actually hear about what Canderous did with Revan before Revan left.
How did they get here, I wonder?
That's fun.
We must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Okay. I'm keeping the same people. Okay. I'm over here now. Already?
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis.
Yeah, definitely seems like it.
Both of us, if we head to Isis immediately, grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Okay, now we're forced to take Mandalore with us, so we'll do Mandalore and Mira. And have me as the only melee character.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only
Her
two
voice does
remain
not
are
match
dead.
the model that they used for her.
Strong word, Your Majesty, but there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps, but we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Look at this shit!
Here we are, the city of Isis. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square.
Who uses a very similar model to Darth Malak.
You do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Okay, Mandalore. You're getting mother heckin' auto leveled, bitch. I think Mandalore and the droids are the only ones you cannot make Jedi.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
Any news on the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Priceless? Why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
I understand. I'll be going now.
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Okay. Let's go and buy from this dingus. Hi, Margar. An Aqualish merchant? Oh, no. What do you have for sale? Let's see what you got in stock. Dark Padawan armor. The armor that is broken. I'm not even going to try to look at it. Hello.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
I'm no merchant.
The winds still taste of misfortune then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages.
Your beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and the great beast rider hero Oron Kira married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
Bye.
Calm. What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
Not exactly the most, like, brave of Beast Riders, huh?
I don't know what to say. I've heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. Or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
Thank you for the credits, but they aren't necessary.
Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
Do beasts often do this?
Absolutely not. But recently, things are not as they were. The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts, as you've just seen. When they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Okay, bye.
Offworlder, you'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
Can we skip the formalities? It looks like we're both in a bit of a rush.
Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Yeah, I heard it already. I got the yawns. Gosh dang.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
What's going on?
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
Shh. Do you have some sort of warrant?
Warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
Do you have proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
How many other journalists are being rounded up today?
I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder.
You're violating this man's rights. I'll make sure this story gets out.
Men, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now.
Why are you talking to him?
For me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Hey look, it's the other me. I found my doppelganger. Can't you guys see the resemblance?
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
I'd like to see your stock. Garbage. All of it's garbage.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi,
Why is there so many freaking HK-50 droids around?
misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Who, me?
Yes, you. It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide, to take control of our future.
Surely the Republic does something in return for you.
No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bankruptcy and their excesses.
I like to think of it as I have a doppelganger.
You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Time to kill these things.
Necessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation.
That's another one.
You didn't notice them before? Excellent work, everybody.
I have questions for you.
Uh-oh. What's up?
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
They were the only Jedi that realized that the Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi.
We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we What did you think of us?
Strong warriors and worthy adversaries.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic. With a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
I don't deal in what ifs.
Just think about it. Now, is there something else you needed?
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujut gavadumpa munsuru kuklalia wa. Bo baga.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi, kaki mogo grabo, durum pabanakaras mangra, kalalavadumba compail.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
There would be deep consequences if Onderon secedes from the Republic.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi, kaki mogo grabo, durum pabanakaras mangra, kalalavadum.
What do you think of Queen Talia?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Ya
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yuntatang.
I don't know much about General Vaklu.
Faracho monsincho mento barawamba. Machidos, anches klilim sol nidima.
Moloda nawinke sa toma no kamarundisi.
Man, apparently the Republic back then had some horrible leaders that only a Jedi could apparently make them coordinated. True. Very true. Who do you trust more?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji.
Taracho mosincho kavavolpa muli. Tavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma.
Dawancha more consova. Mawani dinchori kitsodu sobarenwa.
Tonghite mosi joki.
Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalipa. Shanek ma winbok lelen koso.
Kawana bota yunta.
You're welcome, gentlemen. Alright, we're going to start the thing with Dingus and Bingus, and then I'll probably call it then, because I'm tired. Whatever, dude. Goto's dead. How is your freaking bounty going to be, paid? Yeah, this amount of blood right here that looks like red paint would have been enough to make me not be able to play this game when I was younger. Because my parents were rather heavily anti-blood. And like, you can't have that in your games. No blood, no gore, no nothing. And if it's in there, you can't play it. But, yeah, it's literally nothing.
Dagon Gant's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected to this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
Mandalore? Could Dagon have done this?
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
What tower?
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
Thanks for the information.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Okay. Dead. Yeah. Excuse me, but you don't complain when my body bleeds, Mom. Maybe you should tell my body not to do that. No, they were specific to video games. Because my family were very heavily Christian. So it was like, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
Can I talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder?
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Do you know Dagon Gent?
Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Okay. Well, now that we started the investigation, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end off the stream here because I am extremely tired. I'm going to have more longer streams coming up towards the end of the week because I have an extra day off, so I'll be able to have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as longer streams because I won't have to go to work the next day. Calling someone sentient is weird. Are you implying that some humans aren't, sir? Well, I mean, I've done food service and retail. Some of the people I've dealt with, it's very iffy as to whether or not they're sentient or not, because they can't read signs, they ask stupid questions, and they ask for your help even though you don't work there. Like, I actually had someone ask me when I was wearing regular clothes if I worked at Walmart while I was shopping. So, yeah, I can definitely say there's some humans that kind of seem decently far from sentient. Yeah. Like, and I've also had people ask me things that whenever I was working in certain areas, like whether it be retail or whatever, I have had people ask me where things were when they were standing right next to it, asking me about things that were clearly written on a sign, and yeah, there's just all kinds of stuff. I think it's more the area that I worked at, because my area. Yes, yeah. Do you work here? And I'm like, no. And I literally wanted to be like, you can clearly tell that I'm shopping. Why would I shop here if I was working? But no, like, the area that I'm at is full of uneducated people and people on all kinds of drugs or previously abused drugs in the past. And it's just like, ugh. There's a reason why there's memes and jokes going around that customers don't read signs. So it's actually a rather common thing for, I don't know if it's specific to the US or if it's everywhere, but it's common enough to have memes. So oh, they are. They normally are. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. And they're like, whatever, but it I don't know. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Freaking, I've dealt with so many people that stupid might as well be written across their face. Because you could just kind of tell they aren't running on all cylinders, as they say. But this stuff you go through as a whole makes me think you guys need better mental health care. Yes. I cannot disagree with you at all. I mean, freaking people in food service and retail are 100% treated like dog shit. Like, I have had so many people when I was working in food service that treated me like I was lesser than them. And they talked down to me like I was lesser than them. And even better, they talked to me like I was stupid. And it is so fun. Also, it probably doesn't help that some of the stuff you can buy over the counter is actually seen as banned drugs here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm meaning like the hard shit. Oh, and I had some lady who actually seemed like she was like getting ready to jump over the counter and beat the shit out of me. Just because we got something wrong when we actually didn't. She ordered it wrong, but blamed us. And this was whenever I was a shift lead, so I was the one who had to deal with it. No, I've never heard of that. Not even once. Yes. I mean, it's not even just retail, it's food service too. I have been treated worse in food service than I ever have in retail. And it wouldn't surprise me if it's all from people who have never worked food service before. And I think it's the idea that it's called food service, so automatically those people are above you and you are servicing them, type of thing. When in reality, that's a crock of shit and everyone knows it except for them. I went straight up to somebody and was just like, you are not going to speak to my employees like they are beneath you. They are not your slaves. If you continue to do that, you will not be served here. And yeah, it's just no. It's just fucking no. Kiss my ass with all that. You ain't gonna treat my people like shit just because they work in food service. Shh, shh, shh. Hush, child.
This video, this is a warning, specifically for parents, but I guess really for anybody. Something truly disturbing just happened to me. I just stopped for gas on my way home, and while I was there, I wanted a beverage, so I went to go inside. So as I'm walking in, I am approached by a child. He comes up to me and he says, "Hey, can you buy me some Feel Free?" I didn't
What the
understand what he
fuck
was
is
talking
feel
about, but I
free?
said, "Do you need food or something?" And he said, "No, I need Feel Free." And I was like, "I'm sorry, no." I go up to the cashier and I was like, "Hey, just so you know, there's like some kid out there. He was asking me to buy something for him," and he like tried to grab my wallet, and she was just like, "Oh my gosh, it's this." And she pointed to this little blue bottle on the counter that I've never seen before. Looks like that.
I have never seen that before, ever.
Like a 5-hour energy, and she was like, "No, this stuff is so sad. I have people coming in here 5-6 times a day to get this. It's so addictive, and people lose their mind."
So let's review what's in Feel Free, which is making people become addicted to this. So when I looked this product up, there are 2 ingredients that you need to be concerned about. It's kava and kratom. So let's start with kava. The active compounds in
Kratom?
kava primarily modulate GABA A receptors, which is the same inhibitory neurotransmitter system that's targeted by benzodiazepines like Xanax. And so when GABA A is activated, it enhances chloride ion influx into neurons, leading to hyperpolarization and decreased neuronal excitability. In pretty much simple terms, it calms the brain down, reducing anxiety and muscle tension while promoting a sense of relaxation. Just a PSA, long-term use can actually lead to liver damage. Now let's talk about the other ingredient, kratom, which this one is even worse. So kratom contains several alkaloids, but we're gonna focus on mitragynine, then also 7-hydroxymitragynine, which is you will see usually in like higher doses. So these compounds are actually partial agonists at the mu opioid receptor. Yes, the same receptor that medications like morphine target. This means that kratom can mimic the effects of opioids by triggering the brain's endogenous reward system, but increased dopamine release, blunting pain perception, and creating feelings of like euphoria and stimulation. This is just like a fun pharmacy fact. In lower doses, kratom usually acts like a stimulant, but in higher doses, it's more like a sedative opioid. Analogy time for how this works. So Feel Free is like trying to balance a high-performing sports car with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. Kava is gonna be our brake because it slows you down via like GABAergic sedation. And then kratom is our gas. It stimulates opioid receptors and dopamine pathways to boost your energy and mood. But here's the problem. When you keep taking the supplement, your brain is gonna adjust to it. And so these receptors are gonna become desensitized, downregulated. And you're gonna need more and more of this supplement to feel the same. This is gonna become the foundation of dependence. And with kratom involved, it's pretty much very similar to like an opioid-like addiction. As a reminder, with natural supplements, the reason that things like this can be just out and about on the market is because the FDA does not look at natural supplements before they are released. But I do think that this is probably going to get pulled hopefully soon because this is very dangerous.
You do understand that the whole thing with like desensitization of your receptors of whatever the fuck, that is like That's how caffeine works too. And yeah, I understand it does that, but it's like he didn't, aside from the first one, he didn't tell you the issues with it. He told you why it would be addictive. And it is addictive in the same way that caffeine is addictive. That entire short did not tell me anything worthwhile. Like, none of it was anything that would give you a reason not to get it, aside from the liver damage. And that's if you abuse it. But what about the other one? Yeah, it stimulates everything like an opioid. And it causes opioid-like addiction, but does it cause the same side effects when you get off of it that opioids do? That's the reason why people stay on opioids, is one, so that they feel better, and two, so that they don't feel the debilitating, like, symptoms of withdrawal. He didn't say anything. Like, literally that entire thing, he didn't say anything. So, I wouldn't take that as an automatic, this is bad. I don't think they did their, like, enough research on it. Oh yeah, of course it is. Freaking... I don't think you could find an advertisement that's not deceptive in some fashion or another. I'm glad I bought a Linux PC earlier this year because RAM prices are through the roof right now. That blue looks insane. You have a Linux PC? You're playing on Linux? Does anything work on Linux? I've always heard that Linux has just had massive issues with things. I don't really feel comfortable with Linux. Everything works here for me. Oh, okay. Well, at least there's that. Okay. U.S. Food and Drug Administration has classified it as an opioid, citing risks of dependence, withdrawal, liver damage, and in rare cases, overdose. Despite these warnings, kratom remains unregulated at federal level. Only a handful of states, including Alabama, India, Rhode Island, have it banned outright. In much of the country, it can be purchased legally by anyone, including minors, from gas stations and corner shops. I don't know. I don't know enough, personally, to give any sort of insight on the whole situation. It's just that short just didn't tell you anything. Or at least anything worthwhile. It's just, here is this thing, this is what it does. It does the equivalent of bringing awareness to it. And there's certain things where bringing awareness to it makes people more likely to get it, rather than more likely to not get it. I don't know, the part saying it's for adults only is written in very, very small font, and anyone can buy it. Yeah, it's stupid. What's wrong with Windows? I'm still on Windows. But I mean, I also still have a Samsung phone, so... Yeah, in that whole feel free situation, is ignorant. It just feels like ignorant people telling ignorant people to not do it, while those ignorant people don't do their research on why they should not do it, so they're more likely to continue to do it. And let me preface this. Ignorance is not derogatory. Ignorance is not an insult. Ignorance is a lack of knowledge. For anyone wanting to come after me. People are talking about how they're struggling to get off of it and how it has made a mess of their lives. Yeah, I mean, if it's an opioid, yeah. It's pretty, like, yeah, that shit happens and it's terrible. But it just feels like there's, to me at least, as a, like, just getting into the idea of this whole thing, it just feels like there's not enough information, or at least not enough spread information about it, and that's why it's still legal. But who am I? I'm just some random dude on the internet. No one needs to listen to me. Oh yeah, like, no, I'm not, like, it's an opioid. Those could freaking absolutely destroy you if you try to get off of them. And they can also destroy you if you stay on them, but in a different way. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I am not trying to promote it in any fashion. I'm just thinking the way they go about it, the way they go about not having it happen and getting it taken off is wrong, like, or ineffective. FDA has repeatedly warned against kratom use, but it remains stuck in regulatory limbo. 2016, Drug Enforcement Administration proposes classifying kratom's components as Schedule 1 drugs, alongside heroin and LSD, but backed down after immense lobbying from advocacy groups. Of course, they're lobbying against the ban. The people making this stuff are making bank on it. Yeah, it's like the whole big pharma shit that people talk about. Yeah, it's just the same thing that's been perpetuated forever. The rich get richer, and they step on anyone that they can to get richer. I know, me too. But I try not to think about it too much for no other reason than I can't really do anything to stop it. So constantly thinking about it is just going to depress me, and is not going to do anything aside from that. So I just try to avoid that type of situation and just keep like, keep my group away from it. Any one of my family, friends, anything like that, just keep them away from it. Yeah, freaking America's stupid. Everyone knows that. I will be the first one to say things are not nearly regulated enough in the United States. Like, there's definitely certain things that should definitely be regulated. But yeah, again, who am I? I'm just some random dude on the internet. I have freaking 109 people who like to hear my voice, so I don't know if America is behind. I think they're just separate. Because freaking America's all freedom this, freedom that, and ooh, if you ban that, you're infringing on my freedoms. I think America's just stupid. Or the people running the health side of America don't fully understand what they're doing, or they're paid enough to not care. Oh yeah, I get it completely, Cappy. I 100% get it and agree. But yeah, thanks capitalism. Yeah, I agree. I've wanted to get out of the U.S. for a while, but I don't think I'm ever gonna have the money to be able to do it. So I just sit and deal with it until shit hits the fan and people get off their ass and actually figure out what is priority. And until then, no one's going to do anything about it. You have to find out what is the priority. Is it people or is it money? If it's people, make it like better for everybody. If it's money, nothing's going to change. Okay. And I'll take my Windows and my Samsung phone. I don't know why this this oddly turned into random guy on the internet lectures humanity about the bad things about drugs. Oh, these streams go in weird directions, I swear. I've What? Blaze, do you need a nap? Yeah, it's fine, Cappy. I just find it funny the direction these streams tend to go in. It's like either one direction of like goofy funniness and the other direction of serious talk. We haven't had a serious talk in a while. It's been mostly goofy funny and like disappearing. Actually, there's three directions it goes. Either tired me, barely talking, and then that's whenever I decide it might be a good idea to leave. Oh, yeah. I don't know anything about Linux. I've just heard bad things about it. But me being tired and barely talking, and that's my deciding factor of getting off. Goofy funny, and it's like, we should probably end this before we get all super goofy, which rarely happens. And serious talk, like now. Which also doesn't happen very often. I mean, stuff like this needs to be spread. Sure, some people might seek it out, but like this, they will at least know what they're getting into. Yeah, very true. And I have a, I guess you would call it passing knowledge of like certain drugs' effects on the human body. So I may have a bit more insight than regular Joe Schmo streamer, because I have been heavily into like biology and therapy and psychology and all kinds of stuff like that. So I've just been kind of bleh. Yeah, I get it, Blaze. I understand. That's another reason why I try to keep that type of talk to a minimum, because there's a lot of people who don't like hearing about that kind of stuff. And you are one of them, and you're one of my OG viewers, so of course I'll take your opinion into consideration a bit more than I will just other people. You and Cappy have been here probably close to since the start. On the other hand, there are some really funny things in biology. Yeah, like the fact that freaking, just like, I can't think of any right off the top of my head. Platypus. Need I say more? There was someone that I watch every once in a while on his shorts, and he said, platypi are the things that God hit the randomizer on the Spore Creature Creator and called it a day. I'm on TikTok and you don't want to know how many times it tries to tell me America is doomed because this law or that law is about to pass. Yeah, well, yeah, but literally no one knows that. They're just talking out their ass trying to get clicks. That's all it is. They're trying to get that retention time and them clicks and them likes. And they prey on the ignorant. That's all it is. And I use that word a lot because I know there is a lot of ignorant people in the world. A lot of people who just don't know. And like I said before, ignorance is not derogatory and it's not a bad thing. It is just the lack of knowledge in a particular subject. So, no one get upset if I call you ignorant. It's because you don't freaking know. And there's a reason why people spout the phrase ignorance is bliss, because if you don't know the information, it can't affect you. Like, case in point, Blaze's introduction to TikTok and them saying what they do. If he didn't have that information, it wouldn't affect him. So that's where the term ignorance is bliss came from. Because you have a blissful existence by not knowing certain types of information. Thank you for coming to my TikTok. I should probably end this before I start saying anything else that could annoy people or piss people off or tell me that I'm stupid. I agree completely. That was why I've just kind of watched a lot of reaction content and a lot of just people enjoying themselves. Because yeah, whenever you're working 8 to 13 hours a day, you definitely need something to brighten your day a little bit. And that's why I started streaming, is so that I could be that thing that brightens people's day. And then they just kind of pop into my streams and they know that it's a safe place. And if anyone starts bullying anybody, they get immediately ejected from the space. And if anybody starts saying anything and it causes a fight, they will get a warning. And then if they continue and ignore everything, they will also get ejected from the space. Gotta keep it good for everybody. Children, adults, men, women, trans, and everybody in between. Gotta keep it civil. That's all I want. I want a civil situation to where everyone can come in and have a good time. That's it. That's all I want. Attack helicopters. Yes, them too. Don't even get me started on the attack helicopters. You don't want to catch them in a back alley.
A flock.
The flocka. And, Cappy, you're also here to help facilitate that, correct? Being my mod and the such. And also you too, Blaze, because you also have the ability to help with the moderation and whatnot. And what have yous. Can you work, please? Google, please! Help me out here. I have it open. You should watch my content, it will break. Yeah, I bet it will, Blaze. I have to get a decent backlog. And then also gain enough people watching to give you some like allow you to gain something from it. That's the only reason why I haven't really reacted to your stuff on stream, because the most people that I've had in my stream so far have been people who already know about your stuff and probably watch it like continuously. Can you work? Fine, I guess I'm not watching it on stream. What the hell? Garbage. Okay. Fine. Fine. You have forced my hand, window capture. You get to go away. Goodbye. And then hello again. Right. No, don't name a folder, just add a new thing. Gosh dang, my tired brain is not doing very well with this. Okay, what do we got going on here? Shoo, window capture, there it is. Boppity boopity, chingity boopity, bippity jam. Okay. Put it below my face. Go down, please. Please, thank you. More. Okay. Bo, hush yourself. Huh. Okay, fine. Then we'll get out of this. A flock of something that rhymes. A flock of jocks. Garbage monster. Why are you being like this with me? Alright, fine. Guess we're not gonna watch it. Fine, whatever. Fine. Fine, Streamlabs. Be that way. See if I care. Oh, alright. Well, with that, I am slowly losing my mind, so I think that might be a good time to end off for today. So, thank you for watching my stream. Bo Hush Self. Come here. Come here. you get to say bye. So yeah, thank you for watching my stream. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. And goodbye. Well, say bye. Say bye.